All right,
Do you guys have access to your character sheets, like on a backup somewhere or something? Or?
I didn't think that far ahead.
No, but I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, so I think I'm okay.
Well, this will be interesting. Just it's like
A theater of the mind.
I was thinking more along the lines of like driving while blind, only instead of it's like that situation where it's like you're sitting in the car, but the guy driving is blind, and you're attempting to direct him. Only not.
Right, with fireballs, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to try this. I don't know. Well, no, that won't work. Okay, so we're just going to do the best we can. Mal's trying to connect. It is Mal's turn.
Yep.
And you guys have access to Discord.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll firebolt the Narek.
Fucking narc.
Actually, no, I'll cast Catapult at 3rd level. Adam.
And that's a spell DC, right?
Yep. Spell save.
You said we were supposed to be able to bring up the map on the combat tracker?
Double click your token on the combat tracker. It'll pop it up.
And that's a 15 DC, right?
I have his character sheet pulled up.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
It wasn't the combat tracker, it was my character sheet on the right side. Alright. I mean, that works. I mean, map's still up, so.
He got a 21 to resist your 14 DC.
Dang it. That means he just dodges it, nothing happens to him. Alright. That makes me kind of sad.
You're not the only one.
Alright. Did you want to move, or are you happy just staying back here protected?
I'm gonna stay hunkered down behind this here little wall.
And just hope that death dog doesn't get out.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm playing around with push to talk. Rolen, you have 6
health points.
Yep.
Okay.
I think you have 1 shapeshift left, I think.
Yeah, yeah, as far as you guys, yeah. Yeah, so I will be casting Healing Spirit at 3rd level.
Ooh.
On top of Spirit.
Oh, nice. Yay, thank you.
So I think that's 2d6 of healing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will use my action to wild shape into a Craig Cat. And if I'm not 20 feet away, I'll move back until I am 20 feet and then run straight at the Etten and try to use Pounce.
Sorry about that.
You are 20 feet away. I don't know if you can do that all in 1 turn, but you are 20 feet away.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't attack. Okay, never mind. I'll just...
Oh, sorry. No, you're 10 feet away. You're 10 feet away.
Yeah, well, I'll just move another 10 feet away, and then I think that's all I can do anyway, so that's it.
I rolled those 2d6 for you, Tony. That's 7 points of healing. Oh, and you followed it up. Very nice.
There we go. I'm pushing the wrong push to talk. So, Alex is correct. You cannot do all of that at once, but you said you want to be a Crack Cat. That's the one I can't transform you into.
Well, Tiger then. Same difference.
We'll just pretend he's got the spell turning.
If the necromancer thinks that.
You said Tiger?
Yep.
I'm taking an extra second since I have to put it on your sheet to actually spend the time to make it look decent so it doesn't look like garbage.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. Push to talk is just not viable for me. It's garbage. I can't use it. So you guys might have to just deal with a little bit of background noise. Sorry.
No worries.
No worries.
All right. So Wild Shape, this is a new thing I got specifically for Tanner and another druid. Instead of him having to use 2 sheets, he can turn himself into a tiger like that.
Nice.
That is cool.
Once you turn into a tiger, here's the rub that you have. So turning from a normal humanoid into your beast shape is also a bonus action. So you can use your action in lieu of, which is fine, but it's going to make it so you can only move. But you are a tiger for that,
Okay.
for all intents and purposes. So you have the speed of 20 feet. So you can move up to him.
I'm gonna move 10 feet away. If I'm 10 feet away already, I'll move another 10 feet away, and then next turn I'll
Got it.
Pounce.
pounce.
Nice.
So I moved you.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot at Big Chungus.
Grulamunga.
Yeah. And that's what at advantage, correct?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Because like it can't even see me. Already. Choo. Oh yeah.
Nice. Critical
Nice.
strike.
That was a crit, by the way. Yeah.
I heard the yay.
So I gotta add that damage, and I gotta add that damage, and then I hit them with this damage. That's a lot of dice.
Damn. 40.
Oh baby, 40 damage.
Nice.
And then after that incredible shot, in fear of retaliation, I'm gonna run back into the corner over here and hide.
I mean, hey, you do you. You're staying you're staying alive.
Staying alive, staying alive.
I don't know what's worse, the fact I was thinking of the song or the fact that you guys actually started singing it.
Well, you prompted it.
Yeah.
Now my
This
girlfriend's
is your
singing
fault.
it. Well, and that's my turn.
Queen Ophelia, as she was feet asleep, making her way back to her laptop.
I'm here.
I'm going to take a picture of how it looks when you play Dungeons and Dragons, Tasha, because the world needs to know how D&D females play Dungeons and Dragons.
What are you talking about?
The fact that you're sitting on the floor surrounded by laundry.
I'm gonna put it.
What'd you say?
She said I wasn't going to put itself away. Which she has a point. I do have clothes in the dryer I need to take care of at some point. But I'd go ahead and start a load of light clothes, but the problem is that sometimes when I run the washing machine, it sometimes trips the breaker, which for some reason is connected to the outlet upstairs that controls the modem. And I don't want to risk disconnecting from the internet in the middle of a game, so...
Hmm.
I feel like that's supposed to be on its own circuit.
It should be, but this house was wired weird, and my dad was the one who put everything together, and I don't know how he did that. Considering that he is no longer along the living, I cannot exactly ask him. So,
All right, Queen Ophelia, we did go over the bonus action, so you don't have to use your bonus action. It's the one thing we didn't discuss. So she's getting snippy. All right. It's your action. And
Babe, I am going as fast as I can. Okay?
I'm not hurrying you. Harassing you. There's a difference.
It's true.
I did.
So the dog says, screw you and your magic.
Okay, so do you guys just want me to start chomping away at the guy, or does somebody need healing?
Spirit could use healing too, but I mean, getting rid of the cat necromancer is probably the best call, right?
That would
Didn't you
be
just
called-
shoot the giant?
I think that's called
Yes,
preventative
but
medicine. That's
Like,
preventative
didn't you just shoot the giant and then tell somebody else to shoot the spellcaster?
listen, I got the giant. Okay,
He's mine.
Just-
that was mine.
Magic missile level 2. That's 3. That's 3 things. Sorry,
4.
I'll forget.
You get 4 with level 3 or level 2. So, let's see. Yeah, you'll. So,
Nice.
My computer is going really slow. Like, everything is quicksand.
I might need to restart it. We haven't restarted it in a couple weeks. We've been just
I restarted it last time.
Maybe. All right. A death dog. If he can get out of there, he's gonna eat your soul for the hammer thing. Okay. So, did you want to move Miss Queen Ophelia? Or are you
I'm good.
showing Tanner successfully connected?
Oh, really? It keeps trying to download files, but it never seems to get any farther.
There are none downloaded. I've disabled all files to be downloaded except for the.
Well, it's still trying to download something.
All right. Mr. Death Dog, with his strength check to get free, manages to break the door down.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately for him, that required his action. So this round, he can't do anything else.
Those bad news bears.
Oh. And the glorious, let's see, over here, use a spell slot. Narek stays close to his little friend here, Gulamunga, and turns and drops a flame strike on Mr. Tiger over here.
Flame strike. Jesus.
Oh, well. One of you want to roll a dexterity? Just roll a 20 and I'll apply Roland's
I don't have
bonus.
Oh, actually, Tiger does. Never mind.
+2. Somebody want to roll a d20? So okay,
There you go.
failed. They helped you fail it.
Ah, you bastards.
Good blame Ben for that.
Yeah.
And Tanner or Rolen the Tiger takes 26 damage, leaving him with 17 hit points. It's actually partially resisted. The fire portion was resisted.
Well, yeah, because I got the ring.
Nice.
Indomitable Spirit. Ophelia is back there with a puppy,
So
an angry little jujube.
since I've swapped out Sentinel for mobile, it still takes me half my movement speed to get up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I am going to use my 25 feet to get up. Now I'm going to do one unarmed strike against this dude. Going to do second unarmed strike. Miss both times.
Ugh.
Oh boy.
Flurry of blows, just to at least try to hit him at least something. There we go. That's one.
You don't have to hit him, by the way.
I know.
All you have to do is make an attack, and he can't attack you back.
I know. I just want to at least get some sort of damage on him because once I'm done, I'm going to use my 25 feet and get the hell out of Dodge. I am going to actually slide down this slope here, not even bothering with the stairs, to try to get some, basically try to do what Kosjurkis is doing. It's like, yep, effectively fuck this shit, I'm out kind of thing. Until I can at least get a little bit of extra health back. And that does it for me.
All right, Gruulamunga takes the hit. And
Oh, would Spirit have gotten any healing there from the healing spirit? Is that at the start of his turn? He gets it if he starts in it.
that is a fantastic question. Let's check.
I
was about to check it anyways. So, until the end, spell ends whenever you or a creature moves into the space, and for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there. So you started your turn there, and it was level 3. Well, I just threw the fucking dice on the map like I haven't used Fantasy Grounds for 12 years. There's max healing.
Sweet.
And as a courtesy, Gruulamunga chases you, and being a creature, he passes through there and takes another double 6 for max healing from Roland's spell.
Damn it.
Shit balls.
But any creature? Oh, okay.
I dispel it.
No, fuck that. It's staying out.
He catches up and comes around with the battle axe, which came from an 18, spun around just one more to a 5 and a miss, and then a 19 with the Morning Star to back it up. And 12 damage. He took the damage directly from the healing.
God damn it.
All right, Kosjurkis.
Uh,
I can send you the map again if you want. We're not in any hurry.
just real quick. Just want to see where the
Let me get everything zoomed in here so you're getting an actual useful map.
fellows are.
Luckily, a buddy of mine who works in pharmacy told me about this really, really cool screenshotting app that lets you screen. It's called GreenShot. You can screenshot things just like you get a little selection tool. You can just get a small little location.
Nice. Okay. Whew. Safe. Chuck a firebolt at the dog there. I don't like where he's at. I get advantage on that because he's within 5 feet of an ally. BT.
Nice.
Kobolds are nice. Unless
What
you're
is
in the
that?
It's
Pack
pack.
tactics.
Pack tech. Nice. So
It's basically just so that when you're fighting in sunlight, you just get normal attack rolls all the time.
coming in with an 11 and an 18, followed by 13 points of damage and a dead death dog.
Nice.
And gonna keep hunkered down next to this little wall, and that's my turn.
All right, Rolen.
I'm actually
Alright,
down,
since
making
I think
progress on this download.
It's just not working for me at all. I don't know what the heck's going on. I will probably, since I don't think I can reach the Yetin anymore, I'll try to run at the Necromancer there and pounce on him with a claw attack.
It's a 30-foot movement for you.
Okay. I think Tiger has 40.
He does. Let's see here. Right. All right. So of his attacks, you wanted pounce?
Yeah.
Let's see what we've got here. Claw, pounce plus claw. We'll do that.
Basically, I think he has to make like a strength saving throw.
He does. It's pounce plus claw attack.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the claw attack. That's a hit. We'll do the claw damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then he does a strength saving throw to be knocked, I believe, prone.
Mm-hmm.
Failed.
Nice.
And now he's
Nice.
prone.
Awesome. Then I get a bonus attack, I think. I'm not sure if it's a bonus action to do it, but
Well, we're going to find out because I have the tiger thing right here. Pounce. If the tiger moves 20 feet, he can do a claw attack DC. If the target is prone, the tiger can make a bite attack against the now prone. So that is your
Jump him
bite
in the neck.
attack
Jump him in the neck.
yep. So I'm gonna bite
at
him.
advantage,
Nice.
which hits
Nice.
for maximum damage of 13, leaving
Hell
his
yeah.
status as critical.
Nice. All right. Then as a bonus action, I will move that spirit around the Etten and get spirit.
How far can you move it?
I think it's 30 feet. I could be wrong.
That'll be sufficient. Just sufficient, just barely.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
And that actually works twice on the same round. There's no limit on how many times it can actually work per round. It's just per turn.
It's almost like that spell is completely broken or something.
Well, then the Etten runs through it and heals himself, so.
Yeah.
They broke it. They brought it up. They brought it up, and he said no. He intended it to work that way.
Yep.
There's a speed test. I don't know if it'll help you guys. I don't know what is causing issues. I mean, my only thought process would be that it's kind of consistently on from you guys. I don't know if that's a issue specifically related to the
Yeah.
internet there.
It's
I don't
weird.
know.
It's weird because, like, theoretically, we should be good, right?
Yeah, especially since we're both Ethernet connected. Like, I know Sarah's downstairs playing PS4 on the internet, but that's Wi-Fi, so that shouldn't really affect it at all.
It shouldn't. I
All
mean,
right.
one game of theater of the mind is not going to kill us.
No.
that's
My upload speed is currently 90 megabits per second. So
We
it
got it
should
down.
be transmitting the data to you.
we got a download of 133 and an upload of about 30.
Yeah, that should be downloading.
Now, Tony, I'm
So
not sure why, but there was an extra D6 on my attack there, which I'll happily take.
Looks like you had double-clicked Hunter's Mark on accident.
what it
We'll
was?
take the one
Could've been,
off, and that was directed at, let's see, Grulamunga. We'll give him
yeah.
1 hit point back. There we go. I gave him his 1 hit point back.
That's fair, thanks. Then I'll go back and hide in the corner again. Alrighty. Little 19 damage. Not bad, not bad.
It's not bad. All right, Queen Ophelia. Your little spiritual hammer can move 20 feet per round, so you can move him 20 feet.
That doesn't make any sense.
I want you guys to know how long I had to hear about spiritual weapon. A very, very, very well-articulated argument about the cerebral involvement of casting a spell versus controlling a spell and the intellectual requirements. Which is very well structured before I told her she was still wrong. Because
Actually, you had to look it up before you knew. You didn't even know.
And I did, and I admit your points are valid, but it still has to be balanced.
So level 1 magic missile is 3.
Correct. All right, Ophelia, I'm going to do something real quick. Let me know if you like this. It's just to kind of, I've been trying to streamline stuff for druids and what have you, and others. And since you use your spells at a fairly frequent level in terms of how often you upcast them, are you okay with, if you look at your sheet right now, you'll have 3 blood drops, and they'll be in order. The first one's level 1, the second one's level 2.
That wasn't there earlier, and
I just added it as I was saying it.
no, you added the one last time, but it was.
Yeah. I didn't do a good job making it streamlined. I think this will probably help you out a little bit.
Also, it just moved on to the next person, but I'm not.
I haven't clicked
killing.
it. I haven't clicked it yet. You still get a bonus action. Or actually, you moved your spiritual weapon. And you moved it.
No, I don't want that spiritual weapon anymore. Can I?
Yes, you
Can
can.
I
Yes,
do-
you can take it back.
So.
Sorry, I had a kid come and ask me a question. So you can cast your bonus action. Healing Word would be about the only other bonus action you have.
Okay, who needs it the most? Spirit?
Yeah, I guess I could use it. But then Rolen probably might need it as well. Sure, thanks.
I think you should heal Kosjurkis, but that's just me.
Well, Spirit gets it, and we're moving on.
Very nice.
I appreciate it because I got a 2-headed Etten like standing right above me.
Yeah, right? Seems like it makes the most sense to me, too.
All right. So, with his last spell slot, bleeding and feeling like he is having a problem, he looks around and at first he seems scared, but you notice that he seems to get a glaze of insanity in his eyes, and it's something you are familiar with Darrow. Their entire species seems to be of the insane variety. And he tries, and he focuses on the threat in front of him, and he turns and casts Feeble Mind with his last spell slot on Rolen.
Oh no.
Oh no, was that do?
He sends out a wave of psychic energy and he attempts to shatter both your intellect and your personality. Without a save, you take 4d6 psychic damage.
Oh my gosh.
Shit.
Now, do an intelligence saving throw. I will, for posterity, I will allow you to do that save when you can get in or when we can make it work. It's going to be a DC 15 save. I'm not going to have anybody roll that for you because Feeble Mind has some pretty severe consequences for failure. For that reason, I'm just going to skip to the next turn and we'll resolve the other half of that later.
All right.
Okay.
Can I reach the Etten from where I am? Like, in regards to if I were to like try to launch an attack.
Yes, he's 5 feet above you.
Okay. Sweet. Well, I'm going to whack his ankles.
Whack that man.
Nice.
Gonna
Whack
whack
him
him
good.
again. And do I want to do martial arts or do I want to try doing flurry of blows on him? I do have a couple of key points. Next to it, flurry of blows. Of course. And
Ah, good.
yes. And with the cry of "Why won't you die?" Okay, and
Yeah, he doesn't die. Yeah.
yeah, I am going to go cower behind Ophelia. No, I am going to at least get the heck out of dodge here. Oh, at least a few feet back, just to get him out of melee range.
Fair enough.
Do I still get the, since I was in the healing spirit range, do I still be able to get the healing from that as well?
You got it from when he moved it onto you, correct?
Okay, yeah, I think so.
So you will get it from when you start your turn there also.
Okay. Yeah, so I started my turn on that one there, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Nice.
Okay, I'm almost back up to full then. Are you for fucking real?
Let's see here. Let me hit the right button. Update you guys there with the map here. The Grulamunga steps directly into Healing Spirit.
Uh-oh.
He only heals 4, but he brings that battle axe around from the left, deals 13 points of damage, brings the Morning Star around from the right, tries to crush and overbalances and misses. Kosjurkis, it looks like both the Etten and the Spellcaster are critically wounded.
In a bad way, would you say?
In a bad way.
Alright, and Rolen is still engaging him?
Yes, Rolen is engaging the Spellcaster.
Alright, I'll throw a firebolt at him for that
The
sweet
spellcaster?
advantage. Yep.
Alright.
Come on, 20.
Crit!
Yes!
Oh shit!
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That's hilarious.
Get him.
For his 3 remaining hit points, you do 26 points of damage
With a cantrip.
with a cantrip,
That is hilarious.
burning a hole all the way through his left eye socket, through his brain, and out the back.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And did you want to move?
We got him. No, I'm good.
All right, Roland. You can't pounce, but you can bite or you can claw.
I will bite.
All right, bite has more damage. Well, actually, you can move to. Actually, you can pounce. I'm sorry, he just killed the one by you, so you can charge the Grulamunga for actually just 35 feet and do your pounce if you wanted.
Oh, sweet. Yes, I will try that.
I forgot he killed that one. So let's see what the claw attack does. It hits, because Ettins are little punk bitches. And my kids are scooting loud chairs downstairs, because that's how they roll. Doing 6 points of damage. That hit. And let's see that pounce save here. Natural 1.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Making him prone. And then advantage with the bite attack.
Nice.
18 and a, let's see, what was it? What did he drop? Dropped a 2, an 18 and a 2. The giant has 3 hit points left, and you do 12 points of damage, killing them both.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is, since people are having an incident or an issues, Tasha, by the way, our oldest child went and got his clothes on his own. So apparently
He did not. I made an echo announcement.
Oh, I have sound canceling headphones. Our children, 2 of our children are grounded because they've been misbehaving. So,
Mm.
all right. So with those 2 dead, we will take a break here. I'm gonna kick everybody out. Don't reconnect yet, please. I'm going to try and see if I can fix this issue they're having while you guys take a break.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
You 2 are just having straight unable to connect issues, right?
Yep.
Can't connect.
This recent issue I'm having is that it seems to be downloading, but at a very slow pace.
Okay, so it should have stopped downloading, because that's just, I mean, I understand, the general concept of you should be able to download stuff, but so let's take a look. I'm going to turn this off, turn this off, turn this off, turn this off. And even though I don't want to, I'm going to turn off the Druid too. All right. I have every single thing disabled. Every single thing. Even the different skin that lets us see the little dragon. I have everything turned off. Back to Fantasy Grounds basic brown. It seems like it's an overload issue on your end. And I'm just saying that because of the fact that nobody else is having it. So just kind of...
So we can go and try again?
Yes, I'm loading it up. Go ahead and try right now.
Okay.
I'll try after Tanner. Like,
Okay,
maybe that will help.
Okay.
Showing you connected successfully.
Oh, shit. Is it actually working now? Oh my god, I'm in.
All right, now go ahead and try it.
I don't have my character here, but...
Well, that's probably because he is claimed from last week.
Okay.
And he is claimed. Mal's connecting. In 2 seconds, I will... there you go. You should see your character appear. Mal, you're no longer getting an error for different version.
Yes, I managed to successfully update it. And oh.
Let's see. Tanner, your character should now be available, but in addition to the test character.
Oh, I didn't see him, but I'll try again.
He probably hadn't appeared yet. I cleared him.
There we go. Cool. How do I get rid of this other guy?
I'll just delete him.
Sweet.
Get him out of here. Yeah, no, it's...
You haven't shown connected at all. Mr. Ben connected. All right. Mr. Ben, if you can hear me.
Yep.
I'm kicking you out of the server because we're testing some things.
All right.
Tanner?
Yep.
I'm kicking you out to let Mal try.
Okay.
Only one of us can be in at a time. We have to take turns.
Okay.
That's fine. I just wanted to see if
Oh, you're fine. I'm just trying to... He needed me to sign into something to play Madden 2015, and I told him no, not during D&D. So now he wants to play Plants vs. Zombies 2 Garden Warfare.
I got one more load of laundry. Are these dirty?
Alright, can I try?
Go ahead and try it.
Sure. Not a fan of this. That seems like only one of us can join at a time.
Well, I'm not in anymore though.
Yeah,
Go ahead and try with Tanner.
You want me to
Go ahead and
again?
try and connect. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, Tasha's doing the last load of laundry. She made all 3 children do their own laundry. Our 4 children have such different lives at their mom's house. They don't have alarm clocks. Their moms have to do everything, and we make them do their own laundry. It's not here.
Nope, I can't connect anymore.
All right, okay, so worst case scenario, one of you connect, and the
Yes.
other one can sit over their shoulder, just for today.
Yep.
Right now, I'm going to, so if you, the Fantasy Grounds College has an Ask the Experts people, like the ones that actually do the designing of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to reach out to them for the rest of the break.
Yeah, it's definitely on our end though, which is weird.
It is weird because we've both never had an issue before. What the fuck?
So if
We'll
you,
just-
let
we'll
me,
just blame Sarah.
do you
Yep.
want me to try to bring back up the Druid extension, just that one, and then have him reconnect, or you just want to keep going with this and for that last hour and a half, and we'll fuck with it later?
Sorry, you want?
Do you want the Druid extension for the rest of the game?
No, you can disable it. That's fine.
Okay. Then we'll just go. Anybody that gets back, if you can hear me, you can connect.
Tanner, I'll hop out and then come downstairs.
Okay.
There's a little bit more space.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to finish my
I couldn't
sentence.
connect though, so.
No, I've disconnected. Try connecting now. And I get
Oh,
to try
were you connected? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the issue.
Only one of us can. That's stupid.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see if I can get on now.
I'll get to see if Discord mobile is any good.
It is. I use it when I drive home. I use it constantly because a lot of the stuff everything I do with D&D and Fantasy Grounds is over Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually really weird that only one of us can connect. That's.
All right, I'll swap over and be down a sec.
Okay.
I'll take this thing off of you. All right.
Yeah. I got this stupid one draft.
All right.
Do something.
A few more minutes. We figured out the problem, but not a solution.
Say how long?
It did not. Well, I didn't check.
Bullshit, dude.
Can you all hear me okay, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear you just
Yep,
fine.
you're just a tad bit louder than normal. Not your fault. Just everybody. It's a different profile, so Adjust your volume down slightly. By the way, if you play Diablo, Diablo 4 looks fucking awesome when it's released in 2020, 2029 or some shit.
Yeah, I saw that. It looked pretty good.
Unfortunately, Tanner, the wild shape is not gonna work.
Yeah, no, it was just it changed my stats on my actual character sheet, so I was wondering if I hit it again, it would change it back, but it's not. So
Yeah, I need to fix that.
I'm pretty sure I remember my dex was 10, strength was.
Actually, I have some.
I was just about to ask if it was okay for me to join back in or if I was jumping
Yes.
the gun a bit. So,
No,
cool.
you can. I'm not. We can get your stats set up because we use obviously point buy, and near level 5, we know exactly where it comes from. But
Yep.
I can fix that once I reload the thing.
Okay.
So either way, if you're happy with that, we'll stick with it for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Natasha's constantly peeking out the window for her pizza she ordered. All right, so. And Tanner.
Yep.
You now have access to, actually, wait 3 seconds. Now you have access to Kosjurkis' character sheet. You can actually do both with no issues.
Oops, fire sheet.
Then just double click on my token.
Hold on. There
Or that.
we go. Ooh, 2 characters. Fancy.
We're in.
We're in. Looks like we got just about everybody. All right. All right, Tasha's grabbing something. She said go ahead. So, everybody ready? Everybody back?
Just about.
Back like I never left.
Like, never.
Yeah.
All right. So, not what I wanted to do. I don't even know what that did. The leader falls after you guys, for some reason, spent the first 2 rounds fighting the weaker minions, which I thought was curious. Unusual way to do it. So we can deal with the healing spirit.
Yeah, I was just
We'll do
testing something.
You go ahead and heal up with healing spirit if you want, because that's kind of the effectiveness of it. And yes, enemies can use it. That's the whole fucking point.
Yeah, I didn't realize that till now.
Well,
So that does make it
TIL.
like not really that overpowered. So it's kind of good.
Well, it's never come up before.
Yeah, I know exactly.
You guys are level 5. You're just now starting to encounter intelligent enemies.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm pretty sure that Etten was just chasing something. I don't think he was
That's
smart
true.
enough to figure that out.
Yeah.
This is true. As a side note, Alex, you specifically, and you too, Mal, I know you both DM. There was a really cool supplement out. They just asked me to convert it. The owner, or the creator, just asked me. It's called the Etling package. And so I'm going to start converting it in the next day or so. I'm going to do an Asterix guide to Lichdom first tonight on my midnight shift. But basically what it is it's the rules for a homebrew homebrew race that's an Etten. And each character controls 1 head, but you share a token.
That's pretty great.
It's
It
really
does sound
worth
fun,
it.
yeah.
So as he dies, you guys see he falls, but as soon as you're done healing up, I'm going to need an intelligence saving throw from you, Rolen.
Oh crap! I forgot about that.
Well, that's okay. You're allowed to forget. I can't.
Oh!
Oh, nat 20. Nice.
So
Nice.
one one of the things you'll learn is as you level up, the consequences of failed saving throws tend to suck more. Let me read this to you.
Oh, I
On a-
fucking read that. It's bad.
For those of you who didn't read it, on a failed save, your creature's intelligence and charisma score become 1. You cannot cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. The creature can, however, identify its friends, follow them, and even protect them. At the end of every 30 days, you get to repeat the saving throw.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Ow.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Yeah.
You become an NPC.
Yeah, basically.
Worse.
I remember.
The lowest level spell that can cure it requires a level 7 caster, or level 9 caster.
Ouch.
And I'll tell you a quick funny story that'll make you guys laugh, and then we'll get back to the game. Tasha and I played a game of Curse of Strahd around a table, and we had a person that played with us who was a really good role player. She got hit in the face with Feeble Mind, and they were trying to heal her. She was the note taker. She was really dedicated. She bought this little notebook, and she wrote down all the notes by hand, and nobody ever bothered her. And she took the notes. As far as game days, she was feeble-minded for 3 game days till they got her cured, and they got her cured. And then once they did, one of the players asked, "Can I see the notes?" And I fucking shit you not, for 3 4-hour game sessions, she took pages of notes that said, Hodor, 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 Hodor.
Nice.
She wrote pages of notes,
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
and that's all she wrote. And she straight up gave it to our friend Eddie with a straight face.
That's commitment. That's good roleplay.
That is good roleplay.
Feeble mind at work. All right. So I will say this as far as looking around. I'm going to reread this description. I'm going to mention one thing to you guys because it's new. You guys never tried to harvest the roper you fought in the hallway leading here. I'm going to let you roll on it and get the benefits of it. But you never tried to harvest the roper. So just the harvest mechanic designed to add a little depth to the game. So the area is split in 2. You see the fungal patches. The things that you see that are of value are you have a crack in the wall to the right. You might need to zoom out. The right of the map, there's a crack in the wall. You see a couple various things, but your main focus is going to be probably up on top where you see supplies, a desk, and the glowing green circle. There is a clay figure in the middle with a half-grown second head.
Don't like that.
It has stopped growing since you've murdered everybody who was performing the ritual.
Good.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I'm assuming that was Demogorgon that they were trying to summon, and by doing that, okay.
My investigation check there is just to look through the Narek's body there, like see what he's got on him.
Gotcha. That's why I wasn't exactly sure. All he has on him is a mace and a spell components pouch.
Okay. Maybe nobody touched the statue yet, eh? Just in case. Let's maybe they got an instruction manual to explain what was going on here. You know.
Ophelia, with that religion check, you don't get much except that it is a circle, but it's not a summoning circle. You would know a summoning circle even with a low roll, but you know it's not a summoning circle, but you don't know what it is.
Kosjurkis is rummaging through the desk there.
1 second, please. The pit over there, as you move over there, the tunnel there contains a hidden pit that you just happen to be kind enough to step on there.
Oh, damn.
Uncover that. Let me uncover that particular spell that you just stepped on. It was covered with materials identical to the floor around it, and you unfortunately did not have a high enough passive perception, which was 15. You got a 14 passive perception to discern the absence or it. So you weren't looking actively. You don't have a high enough passive perception.
Yeah,
You step on it, it swings open.
I did actually have a perception check, but I'm still an 8, so I still didn't see
Right,
it.
I mean, well,
Yeah.
even with your passive perception.
Yeah.
It actually requires an investigation to find. Perception won't find it. Passive perception would have shown you the lack of footprints.
Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna. Well, too late now. Okay.
So you fall into the pit. No save allowed. It's a huge trap. The creature falling into the pit automatically fails its save against the green slime that is down there.
Oh, brilliant.
Local cat killed.
Worst bad. Worst fucking luck.
As it hits you and does 12 points of damage and an additional it's sticking to you and it's like acid and it's burning.
Oh, nice. What a way to go.
So
is
after
the trap, like, only right on that?
Yes. So after about 6 seconds, it does another bit of damage.
So yeah.
Somebody's gonna run over and get him. Somebody's gonna go get him.
I'm going over there and try to get him.
It's sticky. He could scrape it off.
Oh, he's like, how far down is he?
It's not attacking him. It's just stuck to him. 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Let's say I'm trying to climb out.
I can try to help you.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll erase this second one just for posterity.
Yeah.
There we go. So you try to climb out. Do an athletics check.
Athletics check. For fuck's sake.
Okay. Hold on.
Roland's gonna be reaching down and try and help her out.
1 second, guys. I have somebody at the door.
No worries.
Of course, a +5 to the bonus roll. God damn it.
Well, you really stepped in it this time.
Yep.
Oh, sorry about that.
Not a problem.
Sometimes the pun has to be said.
I can't blame you. I was asking for that one.
Now, I knew Tanner wasn't going to say it because he doesn't believe in puns. So.
Puns? Who said that? Who said I don't believe in that shit?
Exactly.
Yeah, the only reason I didn't roll an investigation was because I didn't know if the -1 to my modifier would have done anything, and I still rolled a 17, even though if I had had the foresight to do that. Oh well.
It's kind of, when you're just going over to a weird spot, you don't think about doing an investigation like that. Anyways.
Yeah.
If only we had a rogue to check for traps.
Goddamn rogue.
If only. He was too busy looking at dead bodies.
Roland's just going to be like reaching down and be like, what are you doing, silly? I just healed you.
Please stop dissolving.
So on that first round, you try to climb out. Roll an athletics check of 8. You don't succeed. That's your action, and that'll be that 7 damage I applied.
Yep.
Roland gets there at this point, and you're at the bottom of the pit. What do you want to do?
I'm going to try and climb out again.
All right, you successfully climb out. The green acid is still stuck to you.
I start trying to scrape it off as best as I can.
I'll help her out with that.
Okay.
If I can.
It just takes an action. You choose to scrape it off, and you get it off, and it relieves the damage.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
And I'm just going to Get the fuck far away from that as possible.
Is there still
That
green
init-
slime in the pit?
Well, it's now. No, it came out with spirit.
Oh, okay.
Let's say,
All right, so with all that moved, let's see. I saw the religion. I see the investigation. Kosjurkis, that was the last thing I didn't get to. You're doing investigation on that desk, right?
That is correct.
So a search of the platform uncovers a similar but broken statue near a locked iron chest and a pile of books. So first, give me a generic intelligence check. You recognize the statue as incredibly detailed. It is so detailed that you recognize it as it has the name carved in the bottom of it, but before you even see the name, it looks like that two-headed giant you fought up above when it came crashing through the gate. His name was Ryud, Rihuud. I'm going to type it for you. But even before you see the name carved into it, you immediately notice that two-headed stone giant that you killed. And you can, it's pretty clear.
I see.
In addition to that, you have a locked iron chest and a pile of books.
Just checking something on my spells. Alright. Found box! And he starts like... Is it like big or is it kind of small?
I mean, it's a chest. It's a medium-sized chest, I'd say. It isn't like a massive hoard, if you would.
Alright, so he starts to drag it towards the center of the room.
Okay.
Hey, Kosjurkis, be careful, my friend.
No!
Okay, alright. Just remember, some things are trapped, yes?
That's what we have rogues for.
Yes, yes. When he stops shaking it, I'll go take a look.
And meanwhile, Spirit's just gonna like lay down on this bedroll.
Kosjurkis has deposited the chest where he is. He is worn out.
Okay. I'm gonna make an investigations check to see if there's any traps. Nuts. But I mean, you shaking and moving it over here probably would have set anything off, right?
There are no traps that you can detect.
So I'm gonna pull out my thieves' tools, but then I'm gonna just say to Ophelia and Kosjurkis, and maybe step back, yeah, like 10, 20, 30 feet, whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay!
Alright. With my thieves' tools, I'm gonna try and help the lock.
Okay.
18.
No issue. You pop it straight away.
Hey, first try. This is good. Before I open it, I'm just gonna just kind of look at the seam and use my thieves tool to just gently pry it open, just to make sure no gas comes out or slime or.
No, none do.
It's just a box of slime.
Okay, and then I'm gonna leave it, and I'm gonna go. Okay, Kosjurkis, here you go.
Okay!
Say,
Yeah, he opens the chest.
so when you open the chest, you find a couple different things. Number one, I'm taking batteries out of a remote real quick. So you find a scroll. Tasha. Tasha's right there.
What?
Can't take a battery out of this remote without a pocket knife. How pathetic is that? So you find a scroll wrapped up, a list of names, 2 Darrow ritual books. I'm going to put those in the party inventory. I will give you details on them if you would like. In addition to that, you find a small container of ointment. It is... I'm going to go ahead and identify it anyways because it's fairly easy to identify. It's a glass jar 3 inches in diameter, and it has a thick mixture that smells faintly of aloe. If you choose, you can choose to apply it or swallow it, however you roll, and regain 2d8 plus 8 hit points, ceases poison, and cures the disease.
That's handy.
Put the lotion on the skin.
Tasha coming in with the creepy Silence of the Lambs reference. So if you guys take a look at the things I'm going to walk you through because they do matter. The first thing is the letter. I'm going to read it to you guys. It's a letter in broken Dwarvish that reads, Narek, need more scrolls. Stone Speaker Hagram. If you recall, he is the leader of the Stone Speaker Giants. Stone Speaker Hagram. Sorry, I had to sit down here. Has traps, but Droki is wily and very small. I can hear talk, and in talk they say names. And I hear names and write names. Give you names, so you give me time. But you have to give me more scrolls. Magic-y, spelly scrolls. Droki. You have a scroll of names. There are assorted other things. The list of names is just 6 stone giant names, as well as some other names. Get to that in a minute. 2 Drow or Darrow ritual books. You can spend 8 hours when you're ready trying to read them. You can spend 1d8 hours if you speak Dwarvish. I'm sorry, 8 hours if you speak Dwarvish. We can take 1d4 hours off. At the end of this time, you'll know what the 2 ritual books do. Until you do, you don't know what the ritual does.
Well, I ain't gonna leaf through that. I don't understand.
I will.
There is a desk with assorted things on it.
And obviously no egg.
There is no egg.
Kosjurkis, if you are going to look through the books, just remember, do not do the spelling, because if it has to do with, say, making 2-headed abominations, that's very bad.
Okay. Tony, sorry. How long did you say it would take to read the books again?
Do you speak Dwarvish?
I can.
Roll a d4.
Well, I have to cast Comprehend Languages, but...
That's fine.
Alright.
Let me know what it says. I'm not sitting right there.
We got a 2.
6 hours.
Alright, this is a problem for another time.
So, that's what was in the chest. You have assorted... You have assorted papers on the desk. There's a book, a journal, and things of that nature.
All right, Roland would like to check out this bookcase over here. I think it's a bookcase.
Looks like a bookcase.
Looks like a bookcase.
It is a bookcase. So there's assorted junky books, nothing that says anything too crazy. One book that does catch your eye as being mildly interested is one that says Plans and How to Tame a Hydra. Looks
bad,
like
already
it's
killed
about marked. It looks like it's marked about halfway through.
Can I open up and kind of like read a couple pages? Just
You
to kind
can.
of see what it says.
You can. Kosjurkis, were you up there looking through the books on there?
Like on the desk?
Yes.
He got distracted by the chest.
Sorry, I'll put him back.
Okay, that's fair.
Smoke would like to take a look at the statue in the middle of the ritual circle or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
What is this little statue? So if the other one we just found was of the stone giant, we're pretty sure. Like, who was this supposed to be?
It appeared to be another stone giant.
Another
It
stone
doesn't
giant.
have a name written on it yet.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So they're somehow changing the stone giants to give them two heads? And I guess I'll go take a look at the Eden's body and see what he had on him. What the 24.
So aside from just being a stinky giant and having a battle axe and a mace, Morningstar, I'm sorry, he didn't have anything of any particular interest. You could always loot him, but separate.
You mean like harvest him, or?
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I'll start that process.
Okay, it's a nature check.
Maybe while everybody else looks around, finds the egg, you know. Nature check. I'm really good at those. Yikes.
No.
That's a 1 plus a 1.
Apparently not.
Just a bunch of tiger bits, I'm guessing. Like, tiger ate him
Yeah,
up and ripped him apart. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like, well, it was more due to your botched carving, but yeah.
Well, you can't. No, let's put him the tiger.
You can do one more check for the last salvageable piece.
Okay. Aha! 20.
With
Nice.
with considerably more skill, you managed to carve out his heart.
That's great
Which
that
is-
I'm good at that. Okay.
And you can find the heart on the inventory sheet. If you want the battle axe or Morningstar, let me know. Weapons like this, I just assume you guys don't have those or don't want those.
Yeah.
Ophelia, as you are looking around back there, you notice that there are one book over on the desk edge near you. There are assorted pieces of paper wrapped up, look like they are gifts, wrapped together like they are letters from the same person. In that area, you see a number of fungal patches through here, and if you would like to see what kind of mushrooms you can find to be useful, I will need a nature check in addition to that perception check. With a 15, you come away with, can you roll me 2d6? You'll right click on the d6 and it'll give you the 2 option at the top. 9 bigwigs, whoever's carrying that can add those to the numbers. And 2 more d6, please. and 11 pygmy warts. Those are the growing and shrinking mushrooms. It looks like Kosjurkis is carrying them.
Yeah, I'll add them. How many? Was
Yes.
Sorry, it was
9 bigwigs and 11 pygmy warts.
got them.
All right.
What's this orange thing? Is that a brute? Just like a.
It's just a storage for coal that was used for the
Okay.
ritual.
Roland's just gonna like go over and just kind of like just start like petting Spirit and be like, it's gonna be okay.
I'm just like curled up in a ball, just being like, I just want to go to sleep. I just want to go to bed. I've had a hard day.
Okay.
If you were a little necromancer, turning peoples to have 2 heads, where would you hide an egg?
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Oh! In nest.
This is a good idea. Where is nest? Anybody see a nest?
Next to treasure.
What about those boxes by that fire over there, Kosjurkis?
Maybe. And he like scampers over there and starts rummaging through them.
Nope. It's assorted supplies, foodstuffs, things of that nature that you would need on a daily basis. Nothing of any interest.
What's this thing over here in the cage where that dog used to be? This
Spiritual weapon token.
Oh,
I was
spiritual
told.
Oh, it was.
Okay.
It was a spiritual weapon token.
Okay, never mind.
He
then.
gone. He disappeared.
Okay, just making sure.
Maybe someone could check the notes on the disc. I'm going to carefully not step in trap and see what's over here. And if my passive perception does give me any indicators that like there's something that looks off or too clean or too messy or whatever, I'll stop and investigate.
Not clean enough.
Yeah.
Okay, there is nothing trappy over there, but once you get close to the edge, you see. You hear a quiet laughing noise deep in that tunnel. High-pitched, weird noise.
Guys, there is creepy noises coming from the hall.
Are these noises in your head again, or?
No, Can you hear that? Hey, you come here. You come here and
I'll
you listen
come.
to.
Come over.
I do not know what's in my head and what is not. You know.
After falling in a pit trap, I'm hesitant to go back over there.
That's fair. All right. Do I hear anything?
But I will.
You hear the same cackling.
Okay,
This
you're
time
not
it is
crazy
not
yet.
in his head.
Right. I did not want to go down there. I'll be honest.
Oh, it's just a little harmless cackle. Can't be too bad.
I heard somebody say notes. Was that?
Oh, I was gonna
anybody-
check him out, but then Smoke started saying that he's hearing voices in his head again. So
No.
Because Kosjurkis could check out the notes.
You don't have to. I just want to make sure I'm not ignoring anyone.
No, yeah. Well, I was going to, but we'll say Kosjurkis is going to check out the notes. I'll check out this hole.
Kosjurkis is flipping through the notes.
So you find a private journal. It's essentially written in Dwarven, and that you can read it. I'll give you the details on that afterwards. The letters and notes are to and from members, very officially addressed, even haughtily, referring to themselves in grandiose terms, but it's from the Council of Savants. Savants, as a reminder, are Darrow spellcasters. Darrow spellcasters because dwarves don't tend to deal too much in arcane magic. They tend to deal in clerical magic, the Dwergar included. Darrow are half human, half dwarves, and they do very well with arcane and wizard magic. So the Darrow have their leaders are the Council of Savants, including names here. I'm going to type them out to you. But they detail plans as you flip through the notes to, number one, enslave and work with the Grey Ghosts. So apparently they're Grey Ghosts, which was previously a thieves guild. In these notes, you get the impression that the Grey Ghosts are working for or have been taken over by the Darrow through one manner or another. I'm spelling these names here. There's the 4 names there, in addition to Narek, the one you killed. So they plan to use the Grey Ghost to steal the Red Dragonade, steal the acid-resistant ore of Thrasgad clan, that's the armor-making clan, and mutate the giants of Cairngorm clan, the stone giants who are loyal to the Deep King. These letters and missive frequently mention something called the obelisk and ask for updates on the progress of the prince's gift. And it is seeming, and they're very detailed, that's why there's so much information here. They don't seem to even entertain the aspect that they are going to get caught. The prince's gift is apparently referring to the Savants member Plinky attempting to spawn a second head on the red dragon embryo while it's still in the egg through rituals, so that when it is born, they can give it to Demogorgon, the Prince of Demons, as a mount. And they are frequently discussing. Taken together, these notes with the private journal of Narek, Narek seems to have been a member of the Council of Savants, one of the 5. Many months ago was wandering the Underdark and had an actual encounter with the Demon Lord, Prince of Demons, Demogorgon himself. His return to Gracklestug is detailed, his creation of the cult of Demogorgon, and his plans to wreak chaos on the city and eventually lure Demogorgon to the city and offer a modified red dragon embryo mount as a gift and sacrifice the entire city of Gracklestug to the demon prince. And that is the last entry.
We're fucking heroes.
Well, we haven't found the egg yet.
True. Who was it that was planning on doing, like? So was it Plinky?
Plinky is the one apparently overseeing the ritual. I might break up just a little bit. At a place called the Obelisk, working on the prince's gift. She is doing her level best to mutate it, and the other savants are frequently requesting. From what you can gather, the experiment she's been conducting to make those changes have been successful. So she's seeing progress. It doesn't mean it's done, but she's seeing progress in her and success in her experiments.
Well, that's no bueno.
Is there any indicator in the notes, like where the obelisk would be?
It seems to, it doesn't have a location, but the writing suggests that Narek is getting information from Plinky and then relaying it to the savants. So your presumption would be in the general vicinity of Narek.
Help me out here, guys. There was that one space that we went into. It was like down one of the like shrinking tunnels, and it popped out, and there was like a
Shambling mound?
Is that what it was? Yeah. That's not the obelisk, is it?
Probably not.
Okay.
I imagine obelisks be more things like what monkeys worship in 2001.
Right.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Alright, do I have to be shrunk down to go through this hole?
Yes. Or no, had to check it. Sorry. Nope, you don't need to get started in that hole. Now, when you get deeper, you might or might not.
Kosjurkis passed me a shroom.
Okay!
Yeah, I'll take a couple off.
Tanner's stealing from me using his powers for evil.
For evil?
Alright, I took one of each shroom, so I'm gonna take the one that makes me small. I can't remember which one it is. Probably pygmy. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay.
Roland, are you sure you wish to go first?
Well, I'll start in the tunnel. I won't take it yet. I'll take it when I need to. Yeah. Got a problem.
Okay. No, I just, me sneaky, you, loud and clumsy, but
I'm
you do
not
you.
Loud and clumsy.
Yeah, you do you. Okay, good luck.
I'm like a ghost that walks through the forest at night, drifting on the winds of the leaves.
Wow, that was poetic.
Thank you. Working on it.
I do have whatchamacallit, 2 key points left. I could, apply a little pass without trace if need be.
Don't I have to be close to you for that?
So you're heading in the crack there?
Yeah, I'll poke my head in with my 7 stealth. So I'm super
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, piss.
It's okay, I'm pretty good at those.
Okay. So, what's that?
Sorry, I was talking to Malachi. He said that we're sending in the only character that doesn't have dark vision in, but I have dark vision because of spirit.
Yeah.
So we're good.
So you pop your head out, and you stick your head in, and a creature, small, he's tiny actually, pops visible. He was previously invisible, and when he pops visible, he sticks his tongue out at you, and this is what he looks like, and he goes,
Meh.
and he tries to let out a little roar. It comes out more as a squeak, and he attempts to frighten you. It fails, and he realizes it fails, at which point he turns and runs away into the darkness.
Ah, crap.
So before you guys go too far, because this is a new feature, you guys can choose to harvest. If you want to harvest, I'll let you harvest any. There's loot in harvest. You can loot the Darrow. You can't cut out their organs or anything. The Death Dog you could harvest, and then I would be willing to let you retroactively harvest the Roper. If you don't want to, I'm not telling you you should or shouldn't. I just don't want to not remind you guys.
And just to confirm, harvesting is always a nature check?
It is not. It depends on the type of creature.
Oh.
So depending on the type of creature, you are harvesting. So for example, monstrosities, which is a roper, is a nature check. Humanoids, which is the giant, or I'm sorry, giant types, which is the giant, is a nature check. If you get into like actual harvesting of regular human, it's survival. But then celestials, fiends such as a demon, that or undead, that's religion. And then aberrations, constructs, elementals, fae, and oozes is an arcana check.
Makes sense.
So for the roper and the death dog, which I believe is a monstrosity, those are actually both nature check. They are. I checked.
Well, I think we learned that that's not Smoke's job.
We did learn that.
I feel like it's like nobody's job. I don't think anybody's proficient in nature. I have like just a +1. That's it. Shut up.
Yeah, no.
Well,
I've got a negative
Kosjurkis
one
would
on
have
that one.
a decent score because it's intelligence based, right?
Yeah, he's got +3.
Yeah, Kosjurkis, if you point him at it, he'll start chopping it up.
Dog? Death dog?
Dog
Yeah.
or the roper? Which one first?
Let's do the dog first.
All right. So you can try to. I'm going to give you guys a choice with your rolls. Do you want to try? We'll do it before you roll, but
Oh, sorry.
you want no, you're fine. Do you want to do the hide or the teeth or the meat?
Let's do the hide.
All right. You carve out his hide, and he's not super useful on its own. I'll put it up here, but you can always sell this stuff later. It can just be crafted into leather armor.
Awesome.
The teeth or the meat?
Let's do teeth.
All right. All right. That's successful. Give me 2d6.
All of them.
You carve out his teeth. You can use his teeth to get an extra 1d4 damage. You'll just add that as an effect. I can show you how to do it.
Like what you
sweet.
like
On,
what
like,
you
arrows.
eat them or what?
Oh, like on arrows and stuff.
Correct. Any piece of ammunition that is, you can even use them on slings. It does an extra
Ooh.
1d4 damage once it's fired. It's done. So
Gimme.
Yep.
We'll do the effects for that a little later. I can do it super fast, and you can try for the meat now.
Let's try for the meat.
6 days of death dog rations. Hold shift when you drag them. You get them all.
Thank you.
Woo!
I can add an effect for you if you'd like. I just don't know where you want it.
Can we put it under? However you want.
I should put it under actions and combat then.
Cool. This is very cool. The sharp and is good. Yes.
Yes.
Did you share a picture of that creature? Because I never got it when I saw it.
It's on
It's
Discord.
in Discord.
Oh, sorry. Something else.
By the way, would any of us recognize what that creature is?
A death dog?
No, the
little
picture you
goblin.
showed us. I know.
Or
Alex knows
gremlin.
what it is. Does anybody else know what it is? In terms of players?
No,
Yes.
I don't.
You can do an Arcana check or a Religion check, and I'll tell you exactly what it is.
I will do.
Anybody can. Ophelia and Kosjurkis will probably have
Aha.
the most experience.
Starts with a Q.
Yeah, ye.
It is a Quasit. A Quasit is it's a demon. Definitely a demon.
I'm
It's
definitely
also
following it.
it's definitely an asshole in terms of Quasits. They are not powerful demons. They are typically physically weak. They're basically the gremlins of the demons. They plot mischief. wickedness. They try to cause chaos by stealing things and misplacing things, and he's just a mean little asshole.
That sounds a lot like Kosjurkis.
Hey!
I will follow it, and it will be my friend.
That to you.
Yeah, I'm still going in the tunnel. Pretty much
Okay.
like probably that whole time that he was harvesting, I was probably just going into the tunnel.
Kosjurkis is wandering back towards the roper now, though. It's not too far away, right?
No, I'm gonna let you retroactively do it because you probably would have done it at the time. We just didn't think of it.
Sounds good.
Okay.
What can I take from this thing?
All right. So as for the roper, is going to be DC 15. You can try to harvest meat, hide, its tendrils that it grabbed you with, or its teeth.
Let's go for the tendrils.
All right.
Oof.
Nope.
Hit.
Cut them long ways.
Alright, teeth. Hit. Hide.
Nice.
And his hide is going to be dropped onto the. I'm going to tell you, so because obviously you don't have it right in front of you. You can craft it into a cloak or a cape for 75 gold. Takes about 6 days. And if you do, you have advantage on stealth checks made in rocky terrain to help you blend into the walls.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let me try
Last
for
but
the
not
meat
last-
now.
Nope.
Going to be a no, Scott, but you got the hide.
Alrighty.
All right, so going into the path. Go. Let me pull up a separate map. Grapple Stug, battle map. Awesome. So I'm going to share a map on your guys' screen. Go.
This looks familiar.
So this is where you are now, as I'm unmasking presently. Obviously, you have a zoomed in map. So Tanner, Rolen, my apologies, can go down this tunnel. It is a teeny tiny tunnel. And as you get towards the middle, you start to hear many voices. Lots of teeny tiny voices. They do not sound like they are overly happy about you being here.
I'll just like kind of like talk back to like Smoke, like I think I found the voices.
Sound like they're
Yeah.
probably getting a little more aggressive.
Yeah. We gotta keep going.
Okay? You go a little further and they start hissing at you.
Can I just be like, guys, calm down. Come in peace.
You absolutely can. Absolutely.
And for good measure, I'll just like, actually, does it sound like the noises are coming from ahead of me or like in this tunnel?
In this tunnel ahead of you, I'm going to give you, well, actually, I'm going to send it to everybody, but we can all take a look at it as Rolen wanders down. Even at your shrunken body size, it's still not the best size. It's still not a huge tunnel. But as you go down, as you can see on the other map, I know you have a bunch of maps. You don't have to look at it. If you choose to, you can see it splits. So I'm going to minimize my map, and I'm going to put you there. That's where you are. Backwards down is where you came from.
Okay. All right, so I'm just
And-
gonna. Sorry.
No, you're fine. They do not at all remotely seem very happy with you being in their tunnels.
All right. I'm gonna just kind of like say out loud, "Hey guys, should I go left?" Sorry, and wait for like a reaction to see if they hiss more or less.
Roll initiative. Everybody roll some initiative. Let's just get the whole party up in here.
Do you need to be shrunk to get in there? Is it that small or?
You do.
Uh-oh. All right.
Why can't we be friends?
Mushroom reminds me, Captain.
Well, we will take this in order. Did we get everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sounds good. We'll just reset the counter. All right. They are attacking, so they get a surprise round. Quasit number 1 moves up and attacks the druid at advantage as he pops visible and tries his bite. I'm sorry, his claw. He doesn't have a bite. This mouse doesn't hold on to the dice the whole way, but it's the best mouse I got. So he bites you, and I need a Constitution saving throw. DC 10, he's not the strongest. And the second one moves up, and he bites you. Lucky for him, he's teeny tiny. And gets advantage. Looks like you might have a little bit of lag, Tasha. If it lags you, shouldn't cause too many issues. We will see. I think Tasha disconnected. Okay.
Oh, or maybe just me?
Yeah. Showed you have a connection issue. And the next one attacks you at advantage with a critical hit.
Oh,
You reconnected, Tasha. There's no more issue.
It was
This is
nice
2d4,
knowing.
And Constitution saving throw. And I missed one, but I'm not going to penalize you for that. No reason to penalize Tanner. And Rolen for my mistake as the Quasits attack en masse. Natural 1. If you want to attack that one, you can, while I move to the next one to keep the game flowing.
Oh my god, they're surrounding me. I was gonna try to disengage. Okay, I guess I will try to attack that one. Just kind of yell back, like, guys, I might need some help.
On my way.
It's number 7, specifically.
I'll
You take your time.
Swing at him. Okay, never mind.
All right, give me another Constitution saving throw.
Crap.
All right. So you fail the Constitution saving throw, and turns out these little bastards got poison. I actually clicked the wrong button. And there's the poison damage, and you are poisoned. So you become poisoned for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. Last but not least is Quasit number 16, who tries to claw you as he pops invisible, or because of flanking. I'll let you pick your reason for why he gets his advantage. And I need another Constitution saving throw.
I'm already
I mean,
unconscious.
yeah.
You still get it before the damage applies.
Yeah, okay.
And round 2.
okay. Can I see any of this?
Probably hear
See,
him.
no. Here, absolutely.
Oh God.
The night is dark. The tunnel is dark and full of terrors.
No kidding. Can I move to a point where I can see like down the tunnel or in the tunnel?
Yeah, oh, you can move. I got tokens locked on both maps.
Oh, okay. Like, can I get to like right? I guess there. I guess.
Yep, you can get to right there, and you can't go in until you take a pygmy wart.
But can I see in the? Can I see where he is at this point now, or?
Yes, you can see him surrounded by quasits, and they're just slashing him. I mean, it's like a gang ritual. They're just slashing him from all sides.
And can I launch an arrow down that tunnel?
That is a fair question. You can launch an arrow at disadvantage with a -5.
Oh, shit. Not an advantage because I'm invisible, so it would be like you'd even it out. So with the -5.
No, it all goes together. The -5s from superior cover. The disadvantages for the small area.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna, because I don't have any on me, so I'm gonna yell at Kosjurkis and go, Kosjurkis, we need the little stuff. And then I am gonna just like fire an arrow. Can't target them, but fire an arrow down at like closet number 2.
You can drag it onto the combat tracker, actually.
Okay.
Okay. So disadvantage, you said. And then where's number 2 on here? There he is. Take that. Yeah.
He shall not take that.
And then I'm gonna back up using my bonus action to get to like to here, just waiting for Kosjurkis to like get closer so we can make the exchange.
Okay. See, you should actually. I see why I didn't do it. There we go. That's a failure. That's a paddling. All right, Queen Ophelia, you have 2 maps up. It's probably a little much on that laptop screen, but you should be focused on this map. And I know you were downstairs feeding our children. So this is where Rolen went into, and this is where you heard Rolen get his ass kicked in.
Mistakes were made.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything happening in this room? Like, what's going on?
Nothing's happening in this room. You will need to get a small mushroom from Kosjurkis and eat it before you can even go in the tunnel. But you probably could go over there and fire like a magic missile that would hit, even if you can see them. But nobody can see right now. And when they were in there, they were invisible. So there's really not a whole lot you can do except maybe move closer and try to maybe heal Rolen from if.
Well, here's the thing, y'all. I got 1 spell slot left, and I'm not just gonna go firing off on little monsters until I have a chance to talk to them.
They just killed Rolen.
I already tried talking to them.
Well, you were a little aggressive.
I feel like I was very calm when I was walking into their home.
He was very calm right up into the point where they curb stomped him.
Yep.
So I need to get a mushroom, I guess.
So you can wait there, or you can move, but Kosjurkis is not going to be able to get there until his turn and give it to you.
Can I heal Rolen?
Let's see. See how far. Well, with bonus, see how far you can move. What is it, 60 feet? See how close you can get. I'd have to see how far you can drag your token to get close to that entry hole. You have to be. Yeah, you're gonna have to be within that purple circle to heal him. You can't reach him yet.
Tits.
Well,
Well, I have that quickened, or what is it, where I can go long distance?
True. The issue with that is you can't see him. Your magic's good. The problem is Roland's the problem. He went really deep into a tunnel by himself where nobody can see into.
It's being adventurous.
Okay. So I guess I mean, I could fire level 1 magic missile just into the hole, but then that's my last spell slot.
I'll try and save it. Maybe you can get him with a healing word on your next turn or something.
Okay. Can I send in a spiritual weapon?
You could, but spiritual weapon is a level 2 spell, and you're out of those.
Would it be beneficial? Because I could use flexible casting.
It's a matter. I'll let your party tell you because I don't want to influence you guys. But it would just give you a weapon in there to hit. There are 6 of them. I don't know if it would help him.
I mean, I think it would probably help him stop getting hit so much, maybe.
I think your only way of healing him, though.
Even if I get healed, I probably can't get out of there because they're surrounding me.
They're invisible now. They were surrounding.
Oh, okay. Well,
now
then
you don't know.
I have no idea. It's not like you guys know that anyways.
Do what you think is best, Ophelia.
Oh my gosh. I will just wait for Kosjurkis.
Sounds good. All right, Kosjurkis.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Can I take out and just hold a pygmy wort mushroom in each hand, or is that like...
You can take out multiple of them.
Alright, yeah, he'll just like take out a handful and hold them in his hand.
You could even throw them should you desire.
I'll open my mouth. I'm ready.
I was actually considering casting catapult to get them to you guys.
Well...
But it's there's a minimum weight of 1 pound, and I imagine that mushrooms weigh significantly less than...
I mean, depends on how many you do. How many
Put some rocks in there.
I tape the mushrooms to a rock and then use catapult.
I mean, a fistful of mushrooms might weigh 1 pound. How many do you have?
Significantly more than a fistful, yeah.
How about 10 weigh 1 pound?
Yeah, I've used my action to dash over there either way, so...
You'd have to back up to pull that off, yeah.
No, he'll just take him out and hold him, ready for someone to take him.
Okay. I think the giggle is insult to injury, as he lies bleeding.
Well, in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick to what I have here. I'm going to use my Tabaxi speed. I'm going to rush up to grab a mushroom from Kosjurkis, and then just dash over to the hole while, like, popping it
It's
in
an
my mouth.
action to eat it.
Oh.
Fuck.
Well,
Taking a potion, eating something like that is action.
well, I will run over to the hole, but I won't eat it right away.
Bing. Alright.
And that pretty much does it for me for right at the moment.
Yeah, I'll run up, take a mushroom, use my feline agility as well to run up to that point. And that's including my bonus action to get there. I would still have 30 more feet. How deep in the hole is Rolen?
It's 30 feet would put you at the edge of the second map.
And there's no light in there.
None, pitch black.
So assuming that they only have dark vision, I might be able to do this. I'm gonna.
Yeah, your dark vision, you're invisible to creatures with dark vision.
Correct. Yeah. Now, if they can see me by other means, then that's a problem. But
I just realized how terrifying this must be for the party. Suddenly, Smoke just starts talking. We're like, holy fuck!
Yeah. Oh, I'm guessing you're used to it. Like, maybe I say, like, hello, I am here, like, gently or whatever, you know? I'm just checking to see if I even have a potion on me.
You
feel like
can't
I
take
gave
a
it-
potion on the same round you took.
Yeah,
give a potion
I'm
same round.
just next round. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna eat the mushroom. I'm gonna run into the tunnel.
Into the tunnel. Got it.
I put the mushroom in the healing potion, and I quaff both at once.
So I'm tiny, and I'm next turn gonna get a healing potion in his mouth.
All right.
That's my turn.
Outstanding. And for his round, he pops invisible behind Spirit and lashes out at him with some claws. Constitution saving throw, Spirit.
Ah,
I'm so
wonderful.
sorry.
And fuck.
Oh no!
Extra damage for poison, and you are poisoned. And this one attacks you. I gotta roll again. I accidentally didn't click advantage on that one.
Damn it!
Constitution saving throw, Spirit.
Ah,
That'll do it.
ah.
Ophelia, you've made a friend. He pops visible and attacks you with your glowing golden hair. I need a Constitution saving throw. The saving throws are the right side of your character sheet.
We about to upgrade this player death to a TPK, boys.
I don't mind doing the saving throws for you guys if you like. I just try to offer it to you.
Nice.
There you go.
Am I doing a saving throw?
I went ahead and rolled it so you didn't have to.
Thank you.
And next is Spirit. Or Smoke. My apologies.
I was about to say.
All Tabaxis look the same. Rolen, you're doing a good job.
So just to confirm, if he took he took an aggressive attack against me because he could see me.
He can from this distance. There's still light from the tunnel behind you.
Piss balls. Okay, all right.
And last, before Queen Ophelia's turn, put this right over here. He moves and attacks right here. That's why they're not getting advantage though on you.
Right.
You're in the line. They're invisible. Disadvantage, advantage because they're attacking. It's a hairy. Constitution saving throw.
Hey.
You want me to do it for you? Or do you want to do it?
Oh, it came up on my screen. I don't know.
No, that was a roll for your concentration for Hunter's Mark that didn't get removed, but it's now been removed.
Oh, gotcha. You can roll it for me if you want. That's streamlining it. That's cool. That's fine. Yep. Ow.
And Queen Ophelia, they have poured out like a nest of hornets that have been disturbed. Right after you guys barely survived a fight, without a rest, you've picked another fight.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Oh no.
Spirit
away
is
too
down to
long.
11 hit points.
Really?
I will say this, Queen Ophelia. You can stay and help fight, but
Because it shows that mine's at 27.
with 27 damage.
Oh, 27 damage. Oh. Okay.
This is my opinion. Rolen has failed 2 consecutive death saving throws. If he doesn't get healed this round and he rolls poorly next round, his character's dead. not dying, dead. So I'll leave it up to you guys whether you want to prioritize protecting yourselves.
Where is he? Can I see him?
You'll have to move all the way to the edge of that purple area right there. You got all the way right next to Spirit, and you can cast Healing Word.
Or I might be able to get to him and heal him too. But
is the square going to be sufficient?
You'll have to move to. I'll show you right. You'll have to move to right here. You won't take attack of opportunity, but you'll be in a much more dangerous spot if that's where you want to move. I can move you back if you're not happy with that.
How much life does Spirit have?
11 left.
Don't worry about me.
Well, because I was gonna do radiant damage because it's free, but if I do that, I'll blast you. So how do I heal him? I can't put my thing on there.
Let's see. Would you like me to do it? Just drag it over.
Okay.
There you go, Rolen. There's your 5 hit points.
Woo!
But it resets your death saving throws.
Yes.
And that does count. She got that. And the kids are fighting downstairs.
oh shit!
Like for real fighting? Like I need to go down there?
No, Zachary is feigning death loudly. I assume everybody could hear it. Kosjurkis. Fireball.
Alright. I'll use Acid Splash, actually.
Huh.
That's, on the one wait, what's the range?
One second. Tasha's Discord's cutting out. She was trying to tell me something. Let me pull this up. I'll let you do your Acid Splash. And
Nice. This guy's got no hit points.
I just realized we can hit both, so do.
okay, so you killed one. What did you do now?
I realized I could hit 2 that were within 5 feet of each other, so we're doing that.
Okay. Alright. So Tasha was trying to tell me she wanted to use Radiant Consumption. Her Discord broke out, so in fairness, I try to let you guys... I don't hold technical things against you. So what she does, Ophelia uses an action. She used her bonus and move. Unleashes divine energy, causing searing light to pour out of your eyes and mouth and threatens to char you. For 1 minute, Queen Ophelia. Let's see. You shed bright light for 10 feet. I'm going to delete my first circle. So all creatures in that circle, including spirit. And you take, let's see, radiant damage equal to half your level rounded up. That's unusual. And in addition, on each of your turns, you deal extra radiant damage. Okay, so for you, Queen Ophelia, we've never used this. Let me make sure that it's been a while since we've used the damage. I need to update it before you do anything.
But if it's gonna kill Spirit a lot, I don't want to use it.
He'll take 3 points of damage, but so will they, and you will take a little less. So it's you guys will do 3 points of damage to the little ones around you. Is it worth it to you guys? What do you think?
I mean, I can get out of the blast radius on my turn. So, I mean, a few points of damage really isn't going to make or break me on that one.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and use it.
Okay. I'm going to use a DM feature just to highlight more creatures. We have a lot of maps going. So all you need to do, Ophelia, on yours is just click the little blood drop next to radiant damage or radiant consumption. It should damage everybody who is targeted. Oh, nope, I screwed you up. Hold on a second. I got to target everybody. I didn't have the right one selected. Okay, so click the blood drop next to radiant damage or radiant consumption, and it hits everybody. All right, so it's 3/3/3. It kills the one Mal hurt. Does damage to Queen Ophelia, takes 1. Quasit 12 takes 3. Indomitable takes 3. Yeah, they. All right, so that leaves Kosjurkis. You finished your turn with Acid Splash. Did you want to move?
I'm good.
All right.
All right, Indomitable.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch this thing in the face. I still managed to hit it. Wow. Even at disadvantage. And I'm going to go ahead, and since I've already punched that thing, I guess I'll just move out of the blast radius.
Okay.
And that's it. Not much else I can do.
All right, Agile.
Sorry, I was muted. I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage my cutting action. Can I make like an acrobatics check to see if with that disengage I can like jump over these little bastards?
Sure, why not? DC 16.
Yikes. Okay. I don't know why that was a disadvantage, but I'll take it nonetheless.
Because you are poisoned.
Of course. But who cares? Because I'm like awesome.
Yeah. Go ahead and Indomitable, give me a Constitution saving throw while he
yeah.
finishes his.
I forgot, yeah, since poison.
You're still
That ain't
poisoned.
gonna do it.
At what point am I no longer in the light?
Here.
Yeah?
This line right here.
Beautiful. Okay. Then I'm going to turn and fire at one of these schmucks. Let's say number 2 again. Is that at this point then a straight roll? Because advantage, disadvantage?
Yes, you click advantage and it will offset it.
Oh, okay, cool. Pachoo! Oh! I don't think I need that damage, but... and that would be a sneak attack, right?
And you could always use the tooth if you really wanted to.
Not on this. Come on, Tony. I'll just do that.
All right.
Ooh, partially resisted. Ooh. And then that's my turn, yeah. And I'll kind of say back to Rolen, like, don't worry, my friend. We will not let you die.
So the Quasit sees an arrow blast its little ally against the stone wall where he splatters. Hears the screams from the other room, pops invisible, and disappears. They're not the bravest of creatures. And that last one right there, he looks like he's planning to get the fuck out of Dodge as soon as he can.
Not before Rolen gets a little payback. Try to cast some produce flame on this little guy. But I miss. I dropped a 1 on a 1.
Nice.
Snake eyes.
Okay, well,
Agile, Smoke, and Rolen both give me Constitution saving throws while I move to Queen
Oh
Ophelia.
my god, your attack was that bad.
No, it's to resist the poison.
Yeah.
I resisted it because I'm awesome. So are you.
Yeah. Spent a lot
Yeah.
of time. Spent a lot of time on the ground for someone who's awesome.
Oh.
Hey, first game back in like how long? Fucking like 5 weeks.
That's true. We did take a month off.
Got a little ahead of myself. I'll move up though. I can only do half though. So
All right. All right, Queen Ophelia. You can see the closet from there. He's in the light. You could hit him with a cantrip, or you could leave him alone. He looks like he is ready to run away.
capture him.
Is he an arm's length or just?
He's in spell length.
Keep in mind, he is a little demon.
How many feet is he?
30 feet.
Can I do firebolt?
You can, yes, ma'am. Just drag it onto the combat tracker if you have it. If not, you can drag it. I can drag it for you since you have 2 maps. Wow. Ain't even gonna let him run.
No, she actually smashed Indomitable Spirit with that.
I saw that. But... So the
I'm
closet.
sorry, I don't know. I don't have the other map. I don't know. No, I'm sorry.
Fuck that guy in particular. All right, I fixed your damage. The closet took a hit. He resisted it. He seems to be resistant to fire damage, which is not a shocker for a creature who comes from hell. And that's it. Did you want to move?
No.
All right. The closet disappears. He is no longer giggling. And you have successfully, I wouldn't say successfully defeated them. That's a bit of a strong phrase. But you've run them off. So I will say this. Everybody finish the battle. We'll stop the game here, but what I will allow before we finish is I will allow you guys to harvest 5 closets before we end the game, if you want to. They are fiends.
Mhm.
It is a religion check.
Mm.
If I had to guess, it's probably Ophelia with the best religion check, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, Kosjurkis got +3. That's about it.
I also have +3.
There you go. Either or.
So,
There you
Nice.
go. You're the one to do it.
all right.
Very nice.
You can choose. Do you want to take their heads or do you want to drain their blood?
Take the heads.
That
Blood.
sounds
Oh.
brutal.
I'm not sure which one you said.
We both said opposite.
Well, you get to choose since you're the one doing the fucked up shit.
I say blood.
All right. You get 5 vials of demon ichor. It functions. When consumed, you gain resistant to poison damage, resistance half damage from poison damage for an hour.
Gosh,
Drink
that would
the
have been
demon blood.
useful.
Could still be useful.
And one more roll for religion for the heads. They are DC. Was it? DC 11.
Nice.
You get 5. Nope. 3 closet heads. roll that real quick. So how they work is you can, as an action, they're about as a full-grown person, they're the size about of a pool ball, billiards ball. You can throw it within 30 feet. If the creature can see the head, it has to do a saving throw or become frightened.
I think that's like, I don't think that's necessarily like limited to demon head.
Just throwing your head at somebody, they're gonna
Most people would be affected by that when a head is thrown at them. But
Makes sense.
we will call
Makes
that
sense.
the end of this game. We will play next week, but the week after that, I will be at a family Thanksgiving and then freezing my nuts off in the woods to hunt deer that night.
Very nice.
Hopefully killing a deer.
Or else it's not even worth it.
Yeah. Taking my oldest son on his first hunt.
Nice.
Nice.
Good father-son bonding experience there.
Oh, yeah. It'd be better if we catch a deer, though.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys have a good week. Tanner, you're working next weekend, right?
Yeah, I won't be around.
All right. We'll try to keep you out of tunnels.
That means I can join the game properly.
You know, the Feebly Mind spell just kind of like maybe affected me a little bit.
So I'm going to reach out. I reached out to some experts. They said it seems like it's on your end. What I'm going to do to try and fix this is I'm going to send one of you a code and just try to do it that way. But I'm going to leave the server up. If you guys wouldn't mind here tomorrow, the day after, whatever, try to connect both of you at the same time. Let me know if you're still having the same issue. Because, you know, if it is an internet issue, we'll know if after 12 hours if they recycled the internet.
We think we have an idea of what it is, so we'll have to double check that tomorrow, yeah.
Alrighty, good
Okay.
game, everybody.
Yeah,
See you
good
guys.
game. Thanks for saving me, guys.
Mhm.
Anytime.
See ya.
Later.